is Shilpa Rana, and today I'll be discussing about content tips and tricks. So let's just get started with what exactly content means. So what is content? It's a strategic marketing approach focused on delivering clear and relevant details to the audience in order to get profitable returns. So whatever information you get online is content. It's content. It might be in form of audio, video, text, GIF, infographics. It can be in form of anything. So जो भी information हमें online मिलती है, that is content. उसे हम content बोलते हैं. The main purpose of content is to provide details and information about any particular product or service. जो भी हमारा client है, जिसके लिए भी हम जिनकी services और products promote करने के लिए हम content लिखने वाले हैं, their main aim is going to be providing complete details about their product or services, and that's what we do in content writing and content marketing. As I told you earlier, content is not only about text. It can be in form of anything. It can be in form of audio, video, GIF, text, infographics. Now let's just get started with the importance of content in digital marketing. Here you can see this website named website A and website B. So these are two e-commerce sites. In the first website, as you can see, there are less details present over here. दोनों websites round neck t-shirts sell कर रही हैं, but in the first website, the details are quite less as compared to the second website. In the first website, there is only fabric. दोनों websites में t-shirt की images दी हुई हैं. दोनों images same है, black color t-shirt है, round neck t-shirt है, but comparison कहाँ आता है? The details. Fabric, price and color. First website में सिर्फ ये 3 details दिए, and on the second hand, website number B में fabric, price, color, product description, size chart and client feedback दिया है. So if we compare these two websites, first website में हमें as such इतनी detailed information नहीं है, and it's not showing any kind of reliability. Content हमें reliability show करता है, but in the first website only 3 details are given. हमारे पास सिर्फ फैब्रिक पता है हमें, लेट्स से इट्स कॉटन, हमें प्राइस पता होगा, लेट्स से इट्स $4 एंड कलर, लेट्स से इट्स ब्लैक, इट्स ऑलरेडी विजिबल इन द पिक्चर. एंड वेबसाइट बी में हमें फैब्रिक, प्राइस, कलर के साथ हमें प्रोडक्ट डिस्क्रिप्शन भी दिया हुआ है. अलॉन्ग विद दैट वी हैव आल्सो प्रोवाइडेड द साइज चार्ट. अब ओब्वियसली इफ यू आर गोइंग टू परचेज एनीथिंग, हमारे लिए साइज चार्ट होना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू परचेज एनीथिंग लाइक विदाउट कंपेयरिंग द साइज चार्ट. Along with that, we have also been provided the client feedback. Client feedback is the most important thing if we talk about getting any services or purchasing any particular product. So client feedback is also an important factor जो हमें एक product की reliability show करता है या एक किसी service provider की reliability show करता है. So if we talk about this thing, यहाँ comparison में if we say हम कौन सी website से prefer करेंगे buy करना, तो I'll go with the second website number B, because there is a lot more content than website A, and that's what shows the reliability. So this is the importance of content. Let's move forward to the slide 3. It's types of content. So सिर्फ इतने ही types of content नहीं है. There are content is quite vast. It's quite more than this thing, but it's quite basic. Articles and blogs. Articles and blogs are piece of content that we post on websites. जिसके बारे में हम जिस भी product या service के बारे में हमने information देनी है, we write articles and blogs about it. And there's quite difference between articles and blogs. Structure इनका same रहेगा, but इनमें हम जिस तरह से content लिखते हैं, जो हमारा tone रहेगा, जो हमारे selection of words रहेंगे, वो quite different रहेंगे. Article is usually formal and blog हमारा informal होता है. Article के case में we have to be fact based. We have to stick to the facts. हम कुछ भी अपनी मर्जी से नहीं लिख सकते. Whatever there is online, जो भी relevant details, जो भी facts हमें provided है, हमें उन्हीं facts के according चलना है. And in blog we can share our own opinion. Let's say if you have been to any trip recently, you can share your own experience, like you have been there and this is the place you have recently visited and your own experience. Also, in case of articles and blogs, there is a kind of structure that we follow. The structure includes introduction part. We are not going to jump directly to the body part. So we'll just start with the introduction part. Firstly, we'll introduce what exactly the topic is, what exactly are we going to talk about. जो हमारा keyword रहेगा उसके according we'll start framing the introduction part. After that, we'll just jump to the body part. जब बॉडी पार्ट की बात करें तो हमारी मेन इन्फॉर्मेशन जो भी हमने उस आर्टिकल में पोर्ट्रे करनी है, दैट्स गोइंग टू बी इन द बॉडी पार्ट. बॉडी पार्ट में हमारी मेन इन्फॉर्मेशन रहेगी, एंड देन वी विल जंप टू द कंक्लूजन पार्ट. कंक्लूजन में इफ वी आर राइटिंग ब्लॉग, दैट्स गोइंग टू बी प्रमोशनल. उस केस में हम अपने कंक्लूजन पार्ट में वी कैन promote our services or our products over there in the conclusion part. But in case of articles, we are not going to do that. Articles are going to be formal and it's going to be informational only. So promotion हम सिर्फ blog के केस में करते हैं, and in case of articles, it's going to be informational only. And in some of the cases, the format can change a bit as per the client requirements, but the basic format is this thing. After that, website content. Let's say there's an e-commerce site. E-commerce site, and there are two basic sites. Let's say it's service-based site and e-commerce site. अब service-based site में जो भी content आपको मिलेगा, let's say it's home page, it's about us page. Home page is the most important page in any particular website. चाहे वो एक e-commerce site हो या एक service-based site हो या एक blogging site हो. Home page is the most important thing. वहाँ भी आपको सारी डिटेल्स पता चलेंगी कि exactly what kind of services or what kind of products this particular brand is providing. So after homepage, there's about us page, there are service pages, there's FAQ page, there might be FAQ page. It completely depends on how the client has created his website. अब कई केसेस में हमारा जो FAQ पेज रहता है वो हमारे about us पेज में हो सकता है, किसी सर्विस पेज में merged up हो सकता है, but it completely depends on the client कैसे वो अपनी वेबसाइट का स्ट्रक्चर क्रिएट करते हैं. एंड वेबसाइट कंटेंट में एक चीज है, लाइक आई टोल्ड यू इन आर्टिकल्स एंड ब्लॉग्स वी हैव दिस पर्टिकुलर फॉर्मेट ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन फर्स्ट, देन बॉडी एंड देन कंक्लूजन. बट इन वेबसाइट कंटेंट वी हैव टू वर्क अकॉर्डिंग टू द लेआउट ऑफ द वेबसाइट. जो भी हमारी वेबसाइट का डिजाइन प्रिपेयर्ड होगा, वी हैव टू फ्रेम आवर कंटेंट अकॉर्डिंगली. नाउ देयर कम्स PR, दैट इज प्रेस रिलीज. Press release is said to be an official announcement of any particular event. Let's say Diwali sale है and Amazon Diwali पे कुछ sale provide करने वाला है, तो they might be writing PR about it. जब भी कोई ऐसी official announcement है, कोई event होने वाला है, people write PRs about it to let people know that ये event होने वाला है and they are offering this particular service or they are offering any off होने वाला है, कुछ deals देने वाले हैं or something like that. After that, it's video content. जो भी YouTube पे हमारी वीडियोस होती हैं, they are not like without any script. The script is first created. After only creating the script, we start creating the video itself. So initially हमारी script create होती है and then the video is being created. That's how it goes. Then comes guest post. Publishing guest posts are the articles that can be published on someone else's site. Like हम articles blogs की जब बात करते हैं, blogs हम अपनी खुद की वेबसाइट पे भी पोस्ट कर सकते हैं, but guest post का मेन मोटिव ये होता है कि हम थर्ड पार्टी साइट से अपनी वेबसाइट पे ट्रैफिक लाएं, तो वो थर्ड पार्टी साइट्स पे हमारे ब्लॉग्स पोस्ट होते हैं. After that, it's social media content. Social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, जो भी ऐसे सोशल मीडिया साइट्स हैं उन पे जो भी हम कंटेंट शॉर्ट कंटेंट पोस्ट करते हैं उनको हम सोशल मीडिया कंटेंट बोलते हैं. देयर इज कंप्लीटली डिफरेंट फॉर्मेट फॉर दैट थिंग. हमारे पास कुछ लिमिटेड काउंट ही होता है, विद इन दैट पर्टिकुलर काउंट वी हैव टू फ्रेम आवर कंटेंट अकॉर्डिंगली. एंड सोशल मीडिया पोस्ट हम डेली भी कर सकते हैं, वीकली भी कर सकते हैं. इट कंप्लीटली डिपेंड्स ऑन व्हाट एग्जैक्टली द रिक्वायरमेंट इज. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस द 5-step process for creating a content strategy. So you should know your audience. See, whenever we write content, we are not going to write it for ourselves. We have to write it for our audience. हम जो लोग हमारे visitors हैं, जो लोग हमारी website पे visit करने वाले, we have to write for them. We are not going to write it for ourselves. So let's say if we are writing anything about dating site, our target audience is going to be between 16, 17 to 30 or 40 maybe. But we are not going to target people above 60 age gap. Okay, so along with that, if we say that we are going to write articles about, we are going to target people on products like AC or something like that. अब किसी cold जगह में जहाँ बहुत बर्फ पड़ती है या बहुत cold area है, वहाँ पे हम ऐसी products को हमें target करना बहुत genuine नहीं है. हम ऐसे areas में अपने ऐसे products को target नहीं कर सकते, ऐसे अपनी target audience नहीं रख सकते हैं. So we have to write content and target our audience accordingly. It doesn't matter how well you write, if you're not targeting the right audience, it's all in vain. The traffic is not going to convert into revenue. As I told you, the traffic, if we write about ACs and if we promote our services or products in like a very cold place, it's not going to generate help us in generating any revenue over there. It's just going to be a waste of time over there. So you should know what can bring value to your readers and frame your content as per their specific needs. The next point is important information first. So when we write content, we have to follow a particular hierarchy. We have to follow the pyramid rule. That includes the important information first. Let's say अगर हमारे पास एक वेबसाइट है और उनकी जो USPs हैं हम वो बिल्कुल लास्ट में डिस्कस करेंगे इन आवर ब्लॉग या जो भी हम उनके लिए कंटेंट देख रहे हैं, दैट्स नॉट गोइंग टू वर्क. कोई अगर हमारा ब्लॉग विजिट कर रहा है, कोई अगर हमारा ब्लॉग पढ़ रहा है, तो ही शुड गेट द इम्पॉर्टेंट इन्फॉर्मेशन फर्स्ट. तभी उनका इंटरेस्ट बना रहेगा, एंड दैट्स हाउ ही इज गोइंग टू रीड द एंटायर ब्लॉग. एंगेजमेंट रेट हमारी पिरामिड रूल से ही बनती है. जब हम अपनी मेजर इन्फॉर्मेशन पहले देंगे, द रीडर इज गोइंग टू स्टिक टू दैट पर्टिकुलर ब्लॉग, ही इज गोइंग टू रीड इट. उन्हें लगेगा कि आगे आगे और इंपॉर्टेंट इन्फॉर्मेशन मिल सकती है. एंड इफ यू आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस द लेम थिंग्स फर्स्ट, इट्स नॉट गोइंग टू हेल्प अस इन एनी पर्टिकुलर केस. So this rule involves adding the most important information at the very beginning and then following the same flow. We have to follow the same flow. पहले हमें बिल्कुल main information देनी है, and then we have to proceed accordingly. Keeping important information first help in increasing readability and lowers the bounce rate. जैसे हमारी वेबसाइट पे कोई आया है जो हमारा ब्लॉग पढ़ रहा है या ऐसा हमारा आर्टिकल पढ़ रहा है, if he finds the important information first, he is going to read the entire blog. वो हमारी बाउंस रेट भी डिक्रीज करता है और ऐसे ही हमारा फ्लो बना रहता है. नाउ it's keyword rich content. There's no point in writing content if it's not keyword centric. Let's say whenever we write any article or blog, we do our keyword research first. Without keyword, we are not going to write content. We don't know what exactly are we going to focus on. So we need to have a keyword first, and then we are going to write our content accordingly. When your content is keyword rich, it indicates to search engines what your site or blog is all about and what keyword phrases you want to be ranked for. So when we write content and हमारे content में कुछ keywords हमने target किए हुए हैं, वो हमारी search engines को बताता है कि our blog is this thing and we are going to target this particular service or this particular product in our blog. And Google को या search engines को पता चलता है कि उन्हें हमें किन चीज़ों के लिए rank करना है, किन keywords के लिए rank करना है, हम किन keywords को target कर रहे हैं, हम क्या services provide कर रहे हैं, हम क्या products sell कर रहे हैं. So our content should be keyword centric. Next, show, don't tell. This is the golden rule of writing. Show, don't tell. Let's give an example. जहाँ भी हमें सिर्फ information दी जाती है and the content is not fact based, we don't rely on that particular information. हमें जो भी हमारा content रहेगा, we have to show them कि जो भी हम चीजें बोल रहे हैं, it's actually true and ये हम फालतू में सिर्फ बोल नहीं रहे, it's actually true. हमें उनको facts बताने हैं, उन्हें showing and just not telling creates a sense of reliability among the readers. When we start babbling about what exactly we are doing and we are the best, we are going to provide the best services in this particular area or something like that, it doesn't create reliability, it doesn't create a sense of reliability. जब हम किसी को बताते हैं, बताने की जगह दिखाते हैं कि हम क्या सर्विसेज प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं या हमारी क्या यूएसपीज है, ओनली देन हम अपने क्लाइंट्स को कन्विंस कर सकते हैं हमारी पर्टिकुलर सर्विसेज और प्रोडक्ट्स के लिए. शोइंग कैन बी डिस्क्राइब बाय द यूजिंग ऑफ डिटेल्स, एक्शंस, इमेजेस एंड ग्राफ्स व्हिच क्रिएट्स अ लॉन्ग लास्टिंग इंप्रेशन. जब हम इमेजेस के थ्रू, ग्राफ्स के थ्रू, फैक्ट्स के थ्रू अपनी डिटेल्स पोर्ट्रे करते हैं, तो वो एक लॉन्ग लास्टिंग इंप्रेशन क्रिएट करता है हमारे रीडर्स पे, एंड द रीडर स्टार्ट्स ट्रस्टिंग अस. So the next slide is about uniqueness is the key. This is the most important and the first rule of content that काफी लोगों को जो start करते हैं content लिखना, उनको लगता है content writing is very easy and that we can copy content from anywhere. Google पे बहुत information provided है, हम तो कहीं से भी पढ़ के कुछ भी लिख लेंगे. That's not how it goes. हमारा कंटेंट जो भी होगा वो यूनिक होना चाहिए. yes we have to get information from online portals. हमें information obviously online provide की जाएगी. Like let's say digital marketing के बारे में सबको पता है, but I hope and I guess आप लोगों को dermal fillers के बारे में नहीं पता होगा. What does that even mean? So अगर आपको नहीं पता तो how are you going to write anything about that? आपको obviously research करनी पड़ेगी, आपको पढ़ना पड़ेगा what exactly that means, उनके पीछे क्या procedure है, वो कैसे रहता है, उसकी क्या guidelines है, कैसे वो process follow किया जाता है. You are obviously going to read articles about it, blogs about it, you are going to do your research. But when it's about writing, जब आपको content लिखना है, you are not going to copy it from anywhere. You are not going to copy it from any of your references. आप अपना content पढ़ेंगे and then you will frame the content in your own words. The content is going to be completely yours. It's not going to be copied from anywhere. So this is the most important key of writing. The content should be unique and not copied from anywhere. The content that you will be writing should be unique and not copied from anywhere. You can take references, but the words are always going to be yours. So also there's a tool that can with which you can make sure that your content is not copied from anywhere and it's not plagiarized. It's Copyscape. It's a paid tool, but yes, you can use it if you can like purchase it. There are also some of the free tools also. I'll be discussing them further. So the tools that I was talking about are Google Keyword Planner. Google Keyword Planner से हम अपने keywords research करते हैं. Whenever we start writing, as I told you, we have to write content that's going to be keyword centric. हमें अपने keywords के around content लिखना है. So before we start writing the content, we have to research about the keywords. So Google Keyword Planner is a tool with which we can search for our keywords and frame our keyword list accordingly. After that, it's Grammarly. Once we are done with framing the keywords, once we are done with creating a list of the keywords, we'll start writing the content accordingly. And once we are done with the content, we'll just check our content in Grammarly. No doubt, if any person is quite good at English or good at writing, it doesn't matter. But still, you can just cross-check your content in Grammarly. It will be showing you a complete report of if you're missing anything, if you are having any grammatical error or something like that. It will be showing you everything, every particular error. But yeah, you just don't need to rely completely on Grammarly. You can just you also need to just have a look at whatever suggestions Grammarly is giving you. You just need to have a look at it if it's right or not. So Grammarly may or may not give you wrong suggestions also. So just have a look at it. Just check if the suggestions are right, and only after that edit your content accordingly. There's another tool, as I told you, that Copyscape is paid. You can use Small SEO Tools Plagiarism Checker also. It's a free tool and it's quite reliable. You can check your content over there if it's copied or not, and it also shows like which sentence from your article is copied. You can just change that particular sentence accordingly. And the final tool is Copyscape. Copyscape, as I told you, it's a paid tool and it's 100% guaranteed. It shows the best results. You can buy it if you want it, but you can also use this Small SEO Tools Plagiarism Checker. And Grammarly also offers this particular service. They also offer plagiarism checking. Now after that, why content writing? Importance तो मैंने आपको content writing की बता दी थी. Digital marketing में क्या importance है content writing की. Now आप क्यों content writing choose करो as a career? Choosing content writing as a career comes with a whole bunch of good reasons and benefits. See, the first reason is handsome salary, handsome income. You get a very good income through content writing. Content writing, अगर आपके पास experience है 1 year, 2 year, 3 year का, तो you'll be definitely getting a good amount of salary, maybe 30, 40 or 50 plus. So it's quite a good thing. And content writers are quite reputed in the industry. So after that, you get freelancing opportunities also. Content writing में you can get some freelancing projects. बहुत सारे ऐसे पोर्टल्स हैं जहाँ पे आपको कंटेंट राइटिंग के लिए अपॉर्चुनिटीज मिल सकती है. लेट्स से अपवर्क है, VPH है, फाइवर है, freelancer.com है. बहुत ऐसे ऑनलाइन पोर्टल्स हैं जहाँ आप, अगर आपको कंटेंट लिखना आता है, इफ यू आर गुड विद कंटेंट, यू कैन जस्ट bid for your projects, get hired and write content accordingly for your clients. Also, diverse range of projects. Content writing में you'll get a lot of variety in writing content. You might be writing about technology, you might be writing about fashion blogging, you might be writing about travel blogs or something like that. E-commerce writing, e-book writing. There is a whole bunch of things you can write about. So आपको बहुत diversity और बहुत variety मिलेगी content लिखने के लिए. The best part about content writing is you can get a work-life balance. जैसे मैंने आपको बताया, you get freelancing opportunities. Freelancing में you can bid for any project, you can get hired for any project, and you can work accordingly. You can work from the ease of your home. आप घर से काम कर सकते हैं, and you can just balance your work and your personal life accordingly. Along with that, you can work with international clients. The portals I told you about, the online portals I told you about, वहाँ बहुत international clients भी है. वहाँ आप किसी भी international client के साथ काम कर सकते हैं. कोई भी international client आपको hire कर सकता है, and you can work on their projects accordingly. So this is all for today. We have discussed about the strategies we use for content writing, the importance of content writing, the tools we can use for content writing, and why you should choose content writing as a career. So guys, thank you so much.